What up, guys? Welcome to another Siege video. Today we're fighting in G2 against this insane cat, Rock Bottom, and L'Equipage. I assume that's French. So let's see how it goes. Today I want to try to use all my LD5's this Siege. Unfortunately, I only have 6, but that won't stop me from using them. So let's already try to find people I can attack. And let's attack the Frenchies first. Okay, now this might be an odd offense, but I wanted to try using Jack. So we have Nana to help me survive. We have Velajul as immunity against the stuns. And then we have Yuji to hopefully take them down one by one. So let's see if this will work. Okay, so that is going to move in front. It didn't do enough to take me down. And I cut his Zenitsu. Alright. I'll send the defense break, because if I'm able to defense break early, that would be insane. Nice stun. I think I'll send it on the Zenitsu, because I think I might just send my Velajul skill 2 here to kill. Surely this kills. Nope. Not enough. Okay, but now it's enough, because he didn't proc. Alright. And I didn't get my skill back, because the passive. I don't know if Moore has skills back, so let me just send it here to be safe. And then I have the immunity. Okay, I think I got lucky here. He didn't proc enough to win here. Okay, I got my skill back. Hey, I mean, I'll take it. It kind of worked. I don't think Moore can solo now. It did not have its passive back, so I could have hit it. Sometimes I forget when Moore does and does not have passive. And now let's see the damage with defense break. 17k per hit. Okay. Yeah, Yuji's a bit insane. Nice. We got one offense off. Okay, so here we have a kind of weird offense. I kind of took it from my RTA games before, where I was using Ariana and Lamea, and then we just have an Eladriel to help just in case. It is on a very slow build because I use it with Leo. But surely that won't be an issue here. You know what? Okay, never mind. I take that back. I'll give it a bit more speed. Okay, so I just slapped a slot too. I don't really want to rerun that much. But surely this is okay. Let's send it. Now, if he gets to, like, kill here, for example, it's probably still okay. Also, I don't know if I'm tuned, if my Lamela moves in front or not. Okay, it is moving in front. That's good to know. Procced a little bit. Oh, I'll send it, because I'm going to reset anyway. And I'm proccing as well. Nice. Now, the only way I can really lose is if he procs a bit too much. Which, I mean, I guess I should expect him to proc like a billion times, because this is Siege after all. I don't know if he has his passive back, actually. So let me send it anyway. Okay, he did not have his passive on the Moor. I didn't proc this, though. That's kind of sus. Let's see if I can proc it now or not. Hitting my Ariana, but it's not doing that much damage, despite having defense break. Does he get to switch here? That's not a lot. Okay, nice. I triggered it. And now if he doesn't proc too much, I can maybe kill it at one point. Or not. Or maybe. Do I move in front? Surely I do. Nice. Boom. 52k is insane. Okay, this is actually working though. Nice. Alright, this one could be the most sketchiest out of the previous offenses. I don't know what I should really fit. I could probably use Rauk and Iris, like what Seishizo did. But then I felt like that maybe I will die anyway, because the Moor is gonna like quad despair stun me. But in any case, let's give this a try anyway. Let's go. Also, not even too sure if I'm tuned. Okay, so I am moving in front. What I will do is get the threat state. And I guess let's damage the Zenitsu. So now he has to do that on me. Ooh. Wait, but I'm still protected. And he's not tuned to the Moor. Wait, that's kind of cool. Alright. Let's... do I just risk it for the one stun? I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna go for the... maybe strip the attack buff so he does less damage. Nice, I got it. And he didn't stun me at all, so I don't know what to think about that. Okay, he's not using... Why didn't he use the skill 3? Or skill 4 on the Ren? Oh well, I'll take it. Let's do that skill. I absorbed basically none of his attack bar, matter of fact. Let's reset it so I can get the skill 2 back and do the AoE stun. Pop its passive. Kill this, I guess. Nice. Okay, now he sends it like a good boy. I don't know if I move in front of it. Okay, I do. I pushed it back as well. Now I need an opportunity where he doesn't have his passive back. Surely. Okay, he has it back. He gets to do that. That's fine. So I think I... Oh, I didn't get off the transformation yet. All right. What's the play here? I think I'll send the skill 1 over to skill 2 because I can only reflect debuffs. I cannot reflect stuns. I need to proc here to win, I think. Okay, Liliana was not it. Maybe I needed to put a better offense, but at least we tried. All right, so now we're trying Laima in this offense. Now, my Laima isn't very fast, but I don't really care about the runes, to be honest. Not even max crit rate. But we're gonna try basically Feng Yan Alia. I did pull Alia recently, or Alia, however you pronounce the username. The username, however you pronounce the name. But let's see how this goes. This is kind of sketch, because if he gets perfect dice rolls on my Feng Yan, I probably lose. If he does it on anything else, perfect dice rolls, it doesn't really matter too much. It can be a 2v3. But let's go. So he goes it on the Alia. I don't know. And he didn't get any good numbers at all. And he is whiffing. And he's proccing, but that doesn't do anything. So now he cannot snipe me, basically. Now let's stack up all the buffs. We're gonna have 5 buffs, or 4 buffs, I think. Well, a little bit more on the Feng Yan, apparently. 6 buffs on the Feng Yan. Yeah, and this is basically free. The only way I can really lose is if I miss, or if he gets the low dice rolls from the dark unit here. I forgot his name, but he didn't get that, unfortunately for him. And it will die. This will die to Laima skill 1. Ooh, he's proccing. Let's see if he gets a 1 and a 6. I think that's the highest damage output he can have. Pop. And this should die soon as well. There's damage reduction on wind. So people Lushen this? Or what? Because I think my Feng Yan hits a bit more harder usually. Also, let's see if I have my Laima skill 3 soon. I need to cleanse these debuffs. Nice. Man, Laima is so cool. But yeah, I think I can auto now. There's no way I lose here. I think any of these 3 units alone can solo a more. Unless if it's on Despair and I get really unlucky. Even this water unit can solo the more. But nice, we got that down. Okay, so now we're fighting a different defense, and we're gonna use my light twin angels, and we're gonna hope to outspeed here. I have it on a plus 220 set, and we have the same base speed, so for him to outspeed me, he would need a plus 221. I think if I have the same speed as him, then I still get to move in front because of some weird priority. But let's see how this goes. Surely I outspeed it. Now is it on violent? Let's see. Okay, it's on violent. So that means I get to do my attack buff. And let's send the AoE. Surely he's not in revenge. Okay, good. It didn't revenge. Also, you didn't have shield runes for the El Sherion. That's kind of sus. I don't know if I should bomb the mermaid. I'd rather him not heal ever or revive. So I think I'll bomb it, but I might miss. And if I do miss, I guess it'll be a bit unfortunate. Okay, I didn't miss. So that'll be gone. And then we'll send this skill, and maybe he'll die to dots. The El Sherion might die to dots if I land enough. Or get stunned. That's convenient. Now let's reset the CR for another bomb. I guess it's not really necessary, but we'll get an extra bomb just in case. And GG. Okay, that was kind of nice. That was clean. Okay, and we're attacking a final defense of my final LD, which is Craig. And we're going to use Gemini as the Omega Sack unit here. And then we have a Leia, because Leia is going to do insane damage with attack buff and speed buff. It also doesn't need to be that fast because Craig gives 40% attack bar, so it's going to be very overkill. But let's see how this goes after I redeem some energy. Alright, does he outspeed me? He is not on Swift. Now I just have to rely on Gemini, and even then I think Leia without defense break will knock down the Savannah anyway. And I think, actually no, Leia might be able to kill everything without defense break anyway. It's just that this might do its passive, its sus passive here. Let's see if it procs or not. Okay, it did proc once. Uh-oh, and he stunned 2 units, and he's procking. Ouch, and he's procking again. Alright, alright. Okay, this is okay. Oh, can you calm down, please? Thank you. Who do I target here? I think it's a no-brainer. I have to go for the Savannah, because the Savannah already procs like 5 times, so she's probably going to proc another 5 times more. But I also am kind of scared of the bomb. Oh wow, I did no damage. It didn't proc. Alright, should I provoke? Let's send it here. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. I mean, it wasn't even Gemini's fault. It was this. Actually, did I... Wait, I want to see that replay again. 1 second. Okay, so I did miss the defense break. But I think it's passive triggered once. Yeah, if its passive hadn't triggered, bro, it would die. It would have died. Okay, well, I mean, it's... Yeah, I guess it is a 25% chance. But I also missed the defense break. And then these procs are insane. Okay, 1 proc. 2 procs. Wait, you only proc twice. Okay, no, it proc 3 times, actually. Oh, well. But those are my LDs. Now I just have to send the rest of my offenses, which won't be LDs. So let's find some Lushen victims, basically. Alright, so we're going to try to Lushen this. I probably won't get outsped, unless if the Elcherion's on Swift and he has shield and will. But let's see. Also, the mermaid might proc, and then I die. But I don't know. So this is my Lushen set. This is the Dova. Like I said, probably not going to get outsped. I mean, I have like a 10 speed advantage. And then my Jin's on triple fight. I really want to make it faster, but I ran out of fight runes because I don't craft them like Say does. But let's go. Wow, he's giga slow. All right. So let's send it. Minus water's a pain in the ass. Okay. I have to decide between Elcherion or this unit. Actually, I'm going to send the... Do I send the skill 2 or skill 3? I'm going to send the skill 3, actually. So let's send that there. I'm actually thinking for once. And then I get to move and kill this. And then now he has to proc 7 times to win. Unlucky. Okay. It worked out. But the mermaid did move. Was it on them? I think it was on them as well. Alright, so we're Lushening again with a more free-to-play style offense with Lushen. I'm only like 5 speed slower, but surely these guys won't outspeed me. So let's go. Let's see if the Layla, or what's his name? Water Layla, is it Irene? Let's see if it's on minus 30% wind. Boom. Okay, it was on minus wind. And definitely tanky. Alright, so I think I'll send the skill 2 so I can absorb, possibly. I did absorb, so if he revives, then I get to cut the Elcherion, but he didn't revive the Elcherion, so I guess I just send this and it's dead. We love additional damage. And I don't even have insane additional damage, but it worked out. Nice. Now, I did say that I would be Lushening, but I decided to change it up a bit and Sonia because people keep making defenses that I cannot really Lushen. So let's just kill Tianlang because Tianlang deserves it. This is what my Sonia looks like. Doesn't have to be super insane. And then my Miang's really just side runes. But let's see. This is probably free food. I just kill the Bayek. So I target the Bayek first and then I damage the Tianlang. Because Bayek's the only thing that can really kill me. Especially if he procs. And this is literally the fakest unit in the game. against this team, obviously. Like, even if he strips, it doesn't really matter. He's glancing every turn. And do I Oblivion the Tian Lang or the... Actually, I'm going to Oblivion this just in case he lands with that small chance, whatever. Also heal up a bit. 20k heal is insane. And I lap. I do not lap. But that's alright, because now he's going to die soon, surely. I'm critting on fire. OP. 41k, man. Sonia's still broken, even after the nerf. So I'm hitting the same defense. I decided to get revenge. And what better way is there than to rely on Galleon and trying to ignore this passive by killing it with a Tiana cleave. It's my last offense as well. If I lose this, I'll be kicked from my guild. So let's see how it goes. I also remember not being swift. Actually, it is probably on swift. You can see the difference in attack bar. But I'm faster. He's too slow. Bro needs to go back to Giants. Let's see how many defense breaks I land. Okay. And I can still lose if I miss here. But let's see how it goes. Boom! And he didn't proc his passive, and now it's free. Alright. Nice. All I needed was to sack a little bit. And that was my final offense. So I was able to pull off using all my LDs. That was kind of insane. Unfortunately, out of my 2 losses, 2 of them were from using my LDs. The Craig and Gemini and the Liliana. That means Craig is going to get a buff to where he also strips. How about that? I think that's a fair change. But yeah, very nice siege overall. I think I enjoyed it. I usually just use Lushens and then call it a day. And if I lose, I blame it on RNG. But today we did a little bit different. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this insane siege video. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.